biggest consumer of commodities in the entire world. The China Commodity Index gauges price changes in 32 contracts of 28 commodities traded on the country's 3 futures exchanges in Shanghai, the northeastern city of Dalian, and central China's Zhengzhou. Top 5 groups of commodities are energy, agricultural products, food and fibers, industrial metals and precious metals. If all of China's commodities trading comes on blockchain, then it would be a big push for blockchain adoption at a very grand level. Meanwhile, the Shanghai administration released a document titled Guidelines on the High-Quality Development of Manufacturing Internet Service Platforms, which focuses on the growth of important industries, environmental preservation, and enhanced operational management. This plan claims that the biggest metropolis in China is eager to construct a number of commodity trading platforms based on blockchain technology. Legacy sectors like the automobile sector, according to experts, will benefit the most from the strategy since it may record better procedures for efficiency. Blockchain technology has a number of financial uses, including the ability to monitor autos and certify their parts. The plan for Shanghai also includes a strategy to expand the city's blockchain and metaverse talent pool for businesses developing with both technologies. On July 24th, the ruling party's Politburo issued a statement promising all-out efforts to show up economic growth. These measures augur well for overall economy. However, the abrupt policy changes may spoil the good work. It is important to know that the digital technology such as blockchain is creating new options for streamlining and simplifying paper processes and for transforming long-established business models. In the current scenario, Xi Jinping's government is drawing up ambitious plans to pump prime the economy, which is reeling from slump in the gross domestic product, which echoes the cabinet's statement about an urgent need to boost confidence in the outlook for private economy. The government moved in action after the economy grew by a paltry 0.8% in the June quarter from the previous quarter, down from 2.2% growth in January to March. That is equal to a 3.2% annual rate among China's weakest in decades. Exports in June fell 12% from a year earlier after interest rate hikes to cool inflation dampened US and European consumer demand. An official survey found unemployment among young people in cities spiked to a record 21.3%. Additionally, trade finance, which underpins all global commodities trading, is another sector that blockchain could transform. The move is as intriguing as its desired outcome. Well, it is likely to help retain its supremacy in global trade, especially in the commodity space where China is the biggest consumer. The adoption of blockchain technology could ensure achieve cost efficiencies and thus gain cost competitive advantage. Well, that's all in today's special segment. We will meet again. Till then, keep watching 3.0 TV. For more such updates, please log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. With 3.0 TV, stay connected with the world of blockchain. Stay up to date with infinite world of NFTs. Come explore and evolve with 3.0 TV in the metaverse.
So many coins, so much volatility. 3.0 TV delivers the news that matters.
Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am your host Shikha Singh. tokenization of everything is possible on this planet, including the household collectibles, real estate assets, to instruments like US treasuries, and as exotic as smart contracts is gaining traction as mainstream investors fancy their chance with this replica of real-world assets, or RWAs, offers an opportunity to create liquidity. Why are we discussing tokenization while the cryptos are bleeding? Oh, yes, we know. Cryptocurrency is an entirely new breed of asset, from Bitcoin to Ether to Dogecoin. They are virtual digital currencies, also known as magic internet money. They are often misunderstood and hence scare away uninitiated investors. Tokenization, on the other hand, takes assets from the real world and puts them on-chain, marrying the perks of blockchain with assets from the real world. Now let's hear it from our guest, Mr. Kushal Patel, on how does tokenization work? What are the basics of tokenization?
Tokenization essentially is creating a second layer on top of the base layer, like a virtual entity of an existing asset, collectible, or item. If we take Web3 aside for a minute, even your debit cards or credit cards can be tokenized, and these tokenized versions are allowed to be saved with e-commerce platforms, with online digital platforms and places like that, where the platform can charge the tokenized version of your card rather than actually saving the real card, and then they can deduct money from that, and it just keeps your card safer because the tokenized version is not the real thing at the end of the day. While talking about Web3, we talk about a lot of real world assets that come into the space of Web3 to take advantage of the great amount of liquidity that is in the crypto markets.
Thank you, Mr. Patel, for sharing such insightful information. So what we have understood is you tokenize real-world assets and use them as collateral for monetizing assets which otherwise would remain idle. Interesting stuff. Yes, through tokenization process, you can transform anything, including intellectual property, and start generating income. Let's start with a hypothetical. Think of someone running a YouTube channel and basics of cryptocurrencies. Creator could tokenize that copyright and sell it to a financier. This type of model exists in the real world of larger music companies and private equity. Let's hear it from Mr. Vijay Geer on the significance and security of tokenization, as well as the different kind of tokenizations.
Tokenization has become possible because of a blockchain, because that provides a secure and transparent ecosystem for P2P transactions, peer-to-peer transactions. And to automate this process, smart contracts can be used. These tokens are broadly classified into three categories, like security tokens that represents traditional financial securities like bonds and equities. The second type of token is the utility token, which provides access to a product or some services, but within an enclosed ecosystem. These tokens does not have any value outside of their environment. The third kind of tokens are asset-backed tokens.
Thank you, Mr. Vijay Geer, for sharing such insightful information. Tokenization is not a new tech, it's just getting new adoption and recognition. CryptoPunks, Rare Pepes are in existence since 2017, the time of arrival of tokenization. Since then, the infrastructure has improved. The on-ramps are smoother, institutions are token curious, and surprising economic forces have spurred adoption. Recently, tokenized US treasuries have surpassed the $600 million mark. Let's hear it from Mr. Dhruval Shah for his views on the same.
So, I would give more credit to the tokenization system here. I think the only reason that US treasuries are gaining a lot of traction on tokenization, the first is, of course, because there's a demand. Because US treasuries are now giving a lot of yield, it is kind of considered as, a risk-free asset. Because it is a US treasury, people don't expect US to fall, and the yields are so high. Somebody, of course, just to solve this problem, because it can be brought on the blockchain. Now, people who don't have this traditional access or traditional know-how to deal with bonds, now because it is brought on blockchain and it is tokenized, and also what you can do is tokenization also, you can also bring in fractional tokenization, right? You don't have to buy in the entire treasury bond. Now you can fractionalize it and people can even buy, $10, $15 worth of treasury bond, bringing in more liquidity and more access to a lot of Asia and other countries that might not have the same like ticket size.
The after effects of FTX and others may have had a negative impact on the new age technology, but that's a momentary reaction given the enormous possibility of digital currencies and virtual digital assets. The list of advantages is endless. Well, the merits and favorable and outnumber those negative arguments. Very soon we may have a situation when the world will truly become tokenized. That's it in today's special segment. For more such updates, follow 3.0 TV or log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code to know more.
Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Metaverse has the potential to completely transform the way we lead our lives, and with the help of artificial intelligence, Metaverse can live up to its promises. To realize Metaverse capacity to its fullest, countries such as UAE, China, and South Korea have unveiled strategies. Tech giants are not falling behind and are betting big on the Metaverse. According to a report by Bankless Times, Metaverse users will surpass 600 million by 2026, and the reason behind this surge in numbers will be generative AI. Well, artificial intelligence has become the talk of the town, and the intersection of Metaverse and AI can both transform various industries. Generative AI has the ability to generate an entire virtual world on its own, including avatars, content, images, and audio. AI can be seen as a driving force in Metaverse adoption due to various factors and its ability to create immersive experiences. Currently, there are more than 300 million active users in Metaverse video games as well as virtual platforms, according to the report. Virtual gaming will completely transform the traditional gaming for the better, and more users will flock to the Metaverse. Also, digital in-game assets can also be exchanged with real-world value. Well, according to the international management consulting firm Arthur D. Little, Metaverse and Web3 can become a $200 billion industry in India by 2035. And globally, Metaverse is projected to become a $13 trillion opportunity, and about 8% of the $160 trillion global GDP by 2030 will come from Web3 and Metaverse. Well, that's all in this segment. For more such updates, log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code. With 3.0 TV, stay connected with the world of blockchain.
Stay up to date with infinite world of NFTs.
Come explore and evolve with 3.0 TV in the Metaverse.
So many coins, so much volatility. 3.0 TV delivers the news that matters.
Bitcoin drops below $28,000 on profit-taking Doge TRX-led altcoin slump. Visa to invest $100 million in generative AI. Bankrupt crypto lender sells CSI's creditor payback by year-end. Thousands of investors in Himachal Pradesh lose over 200 crore in a series of crypto rug pulls. Grayscale files to convert Ethereum trust into spot ETF. Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Leading virtual digital assets or VDA markets have surrendered to the pressure from rising treasury yields reaching the highest level in more than 16 years and lukewarm response to much awaited Ethereum futures-based exchange traded funds. Bitcoin traded below the $28,000 crucial mark. Ruchi Sharma joins us to tell us how the global cryptocurrency market is performing today.
IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading down by 2.8% at 35,570 points. In an interesting news, leading cryptocurrency exchange KuCoin reported declines in key asset reserves such as Bitcoin, Ether and USDT stablecoins. However, data from analytics provider DeFi Llama recorded $118 million in net outflows from KuCoin over the past month. Going forward, analysts have said that the crypto market, especially Bitcoin, has seen a rally recently influenced by factors like the SEC's Ether futures, ETFs approvals, and other government decisions. Bitcoin has gained 15% in the last 2 weeks. That calls for some profit taking. US equities ended mixed on Monday, while Treasury yields spiked 11 basis points to 4.69% after unexpectedly strong manufacturing data underlined the resilience of the US economy, with the ISM figures coming in at 49 versus a forecasted 47.7, suggesting that more rate hikes could be in the cards. Meanwhile, FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried goes on trial today after the crypto exchange's collapse and alleged theft of billions. Key witnesses include former colleagues and friends, notably Caroline Ellison and Gary Wang, who had deep ties to FTX and Alameda Research. Grayscale Investments, in collaboration with NYSE Arca, has applied to the Securities and Exchange Commission for permission to convert the Grayscale Ethereum Trust to a spot Ethereum exchange-traded fund. Interestingly, Grayscale's Ethereum Trust is the world's largest Ether investment product with nearly $5 billion in assets under management. The global cryptocurrency market cap was at $1.09 trillion mark, decreasing 2.5% in the last 24 hours. However, the total trading volumes increased by 14% to $41.3 billion. Moving on, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the United States, Coinbase, revealed on Sunday that Singapore's central bank had granted it a major payment institution license, allowing it to expand its digital payment token services there for institutional and retail investors. However, the US stock futures were little changed, with futures tied to the S&P 500 gaining 0.01%. Nasdaq 100 futures fell 0.05%, while Dow Jones Industrial Average futures flickered near the flat line. Bitcoin was trading at $27,560, down 3%. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was down by 4%, trading at $1,660. BNB was down by 2% to trade at $215. Cardano's ADA token was down by 2.5% to trade at $0.26. Avalanche AVAX was trading at $9.4, lower 3.7%. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading down by 2.7% at $0.061. Shiba Inu was trading down by 3.3%. Ripple's XRP token traded at $0.5, down by 2.8%. Polkadot was down by 3.1% to trade at $4.1. However, Solana SOL was up 0.8% and was trading at $24.3. Polygon Matic was trading up by 1% to trade at $0.56.
Thanks, Ruchi. And now back to the headlines. Global payment giant Visa is raising its bet on AI in commerce and settlements by setting up a new fund to invest in generative AI ventures. Visa on October 2 announced a new $100 million generative AI initiative to invest in companies focused on developing generative AI technologies and applications related to commerce and payments. The investment will be curated by Visa's global corporate investment arm, Visa Ventures, which has been working on supporting innovation in payments and commerce since 2007. Generative AI is a type of AI technology that can produce various types of content, including text, imagery, audio, and synthetic data. Major AI chatbots such as OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Bard show the capabilities of generative AI to comprehend and produce human-like writing. Celsius Network, the insolvent crypto lending company, is seeking court approval to begin making payments to its customers by the end of the year, the firm's legal counsel Christopher Coing said during October 2 bankruptcy court hearing. Key to the proposed reorganization plan is NewCo, a new company with $450 million in seed funding focused on Bitcoin mining and staking as outlined in the filing presented during the confirmation hearing. Although Newco will be owned by Celsius customers, it will be managed by Fahrenheit, a consortium that won a bid to acquire Celsius Network in May 2023. The proposed plan, first outlined in August, also includes the distribution of approximately $2 billion worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum among Celsius creditors. Additionally, in order to maximize liquidity, Newco plans to be listed on Nasdaq Stock Exchange, with the creditors getting equity in a newly formed entity. Fraudsters in the North Indian state of Himachal Pradesh minted a series of crypto coins to cheat thousands of investors of more than 200 crore over a period of 5 years. Beginning in 2018, the year the crypto reached fever pitch. The person alleged to be part of a gang lured people, promising them high returns in a short span of time by investing in KRO and DGT coins. The initial investors then were baited to reel in other people in a Ponzi-style scheme. The matter was raised in the Vidhan Sabha by independent MLA Hoshiar Singh, who pegged the amount of money swindled from people in Kangra and Hamirpur alone to be upwards of 200 crore. In the wake of Singh's assembly speech, a special investigation team was formed to probe into the matter. 5 people have been arrested in connection with the frauds. However, the kingpin is still at large, police said. After ongoing efforts to convert its Bitcoin trust into an exchange-traded fund, Grayscale now intends to do same with its Ethereum product. NYSE Arca filed a 19B4 with the Securities and SEC to convert the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, or ETHE, into a spot Ethereum ETF shortly after the first series of futures Ethereum ETFs reached the US market. As with its Bitcoin fund, the Grayscale Ethereum Trust is the largest Ethereum investment vehicle worldwide, comprising 2.5% of all circulating ETH. Thus far, the company's long battle to convert the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into a spot Bitcoin ETF is yet to bear fruit. And now let's go to Shikha Singh to get an update on buzzing coins of the day.
To begin with, KuCoin is celebrating its 6th anniversary with a unique offer to its community members, offering Flare tokens, a digital currency with close ties to the XRP ecosystem. With up to $1,000 worth of XRP coins, KuCoin expects 100 beneficiaries to receive the rewards. Flare, a digital currency, has been chosen as a token of choice in a community reward scheme, highlighting its growing relevance. Since its launch, Flare has been known for giveaways and airdrop campaigns to reward its rapidly growing community. KuCoin has shared instructions on how to get free Flare tokens, highlighting the strategic partnership between the trading platform and Flare network. However, this development had no impact on FLR, as it was trading at $0.01, down 1.95% in the last 24 hours, with a market capitalization